Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Dave, and in this introduction video I just wanted to go through a few things that are my motivations for doing the channel and maybe some hopes for the future. Now I'll be the first to admit there isn't exactly a shortage of videos made by dudes in their 30s about Warhammer and Games Workshop on YouTube. Most of the channels that you've seen are made by talented, well-experienced and well-informed players, which I'm hoping is where this channel will fill a niche, because I am none of those things. To really understand why I'm making this channel, we need to take a little trip back in time. It's the early 90s. Saved by the Bell is on TV, 2 Unlimited have no limits, and a fresh-faced, innocent boy is discovering the wider world. Now, I can't remember exactly how I was introduced to Games Workshop and Warhammer, but I remember the impression it had on me. My little, safe, suburban existence was all I had ever known, and then all of a sudden, there it was, this brutal, epic universe of war and chaos. It was grim. It was dark. It was the grim, dark universe of Games Workshop. Needless to say, I loved it. I devoured piles of White Dwarf magazines and saved all my pocket money for my next model purchase. I remember playing Warhammer Fantasy, Blood Bowl, Epic, Necromunda and Warhammer 40,000. Now, Warhammer 40k, which is what the cool nerds called it, had it all. A conflict that stretched across galaxies being fought between Space Marines, Chaos Marines, Orcs, Eldar, Tyranids, and at the time, the ill-fated Squats. My memory is blurry now, but I remember it being a happy time, one where the rules were governed by who had read the book and a game was rarely finished. But as time went by, I began to lose interest, and honestly, I think I became a little embarrassed by the hobby. So I turned my back on Games Workshop and the community that I had called home. So, now I'm an adult. I still enjoy gaming. Oh shit! Jump! Run! I play D&D with my friends.
You need to roll animal handling.
Oh dear. This is definitely not something I am good at, lads. Oh, it doesn't matter! It doesn't matter, boys! It doesn't even matter!
And in the last couple of years, I picked up live action roleplay. I even made a podcast with my friends about being new to the hobby, which I called the LARP Noobs podcast. If you're interested, there's a link below. So yeah, it's spring 2020, and I'm eagerly awaiting the start of the new LARP season. And then, bam! Quarantine. Now, I don't know how you got through quarantine, but me, I watched YouTube. I started off with some fantastic lore videos made by people like Luton09, and soon I was devouring whole battle reports from channels like Tabletop Tactics and Play on Tabletop. And that brings us to today. I've decided that I'm going to start collecting 40k again, and from the looks of the share price of Games Workshop, I'm not alone. There are many people out there that are new to the hobby, or like me, returning to it after a long absence. So what's the plan? With the imminent release of 9th edition, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for someone like me, a total noob, to work my way up from not knowing anything and get into a competitive 2,000 point game. Honestly, it feels like a bit of a mountain to climb at the moment. I'm sure plenty of you feel the same way, so this might be a good opportunity for us to both learn as we go. Maybe some more experienced players can maybe give some feedback on what I'm doing and let me know if any pitfalls I'm falling into or any mistakes I've had. Please be kind. Upload rates, I'm assuming, will probably be fairly sporadic, just through the nature of life, but hopefully you'll bear with me. And that's about it. I just want to say thank you for watching the channel. I'm Dave, and I hope you enjoyed the first episode of the Wargaming Noob.